mind is certainly a wild place, and despite my nearly 2 decades of public and private school, no one mentioned anything about how to train your mind. And this wild mind can be harmful if not properly understood. It can be our worst enemy and lead us into the depths of sadness, depression, and addiction. But if trained and understood, this same mind can be more powerful than anything else on the planet. But training is required, and the instruction manual is not written in English, or any other dialect for that matter. It's written in the universal language of the body, sensations. Sensations point to something, whether just the idea of impermanence or the idea that change is needed. Sensations are trying to teach us something every moment of every day. And I believe this is what the enlightened ones were pointing to. They were pointing to a training that must be undertaken by each individual. They are pointing to a language that does not translate into words. But in order to learn this language, you have to take steps on the path, and you have to listen. Like a baby learning to speak. In the beginning, it's all about listening. A teacher can only point out the path and give guidance as how you can walk. But ultimately, you need to walk on the path and learn the language for yourself that only you speak. Because each body and mind is speaking its own language. An enlightened person cannot tell you what you need, nor can they liberate you from any form of suffering. They can only recommend that you listen to your breath and the sensations for guidance. In the same way that we cannot rely on someone else to drink water and quench our thirst, we cannot rely on the words of another to liberate us. Each individual has to put in the work. No magic, no miracles, no amount of praying or wishing will get you any closer to training your mind. Only effort. And this effort is your training ground. And through it, you will take steps to understand the complexities of the mind and how and when it serves you or harms you. And then you will truly understand the meaning of Temet, Nosce.